guys, welcome. You're now in the game once more. We're watching Complexity's Rise. Very strong Zerg player in the bottom middle. He's the red Zerg against Energy Malice. He is the green Zerg on the left. It is MLG Metalaba, so no close ground spawns. Plus you get the little fancy supply depots. So now, we've not seen a ZVZ yet today, so it's going to be quite fun.
Yes, it is. So far in the Zotai tournament, we've seen some really awesome games with Huang Sin, and now we're going to be watching this ZVZ, which we have not seen a ZVZ just yet. So it's going to be rather something new for today, and I'm really excited. I think we're going to be seeing a fast expansion probably from both players, but if one player goes a 14-14, another player goes a fast hatch, it could end rather quickly.
Yep. I'm probably going to go ahead and venture a guess that someone's going to go with Speedling Opener, because when you know the exact spawn position of your opponent and you see them go hatch you first, it is not difficult to take advantage of with a Speedling build, go in, attack, and pressure, and just make it impossible for your opponent to utilize the extra larva and the extra economy they possibly might have. It's just a very precarious build to try and get away with when your opponent has full scouting possibilities.
That is very true, and now we see that the Overlords are finally making their way into the main base of each player. Obviously, they know that it's close air positions, and here we go. The drone's going out, so probably going to be getting that expansion now. And I think for the same side, so both sides are actually going for that fast hatchery. So this is going to be more of a macro-style playthrough here.
Yep, so I'm going to go ahead and be wrong. Both these guys probably saw that there was no spawning pool, and therefore decided to go ahead and get the hatchery. They're even actually getting out extractors at relatively the same timing. So these guys are really mirroring each other quite well, though somehow Ryze has an additional food count somewhere amidst all this.
Yeah, might have just somehow gotten a faster Overlord maybe at the beginning, didn't go for an extractor trick, but I don't think either did go for it, so I'm quite interested to see how that goes. But we do have the extractor before spawning pool, and of course, as you may know, that you get the extractor before the spawning pool, you'll get that metabolic boost out just in time, right when the spawning pool finishes, so definitely going to help out both players. Still a very mirrored build so far.
Yes. So now, let's go ahead and compare that. Look, they've literally spent the exact same amount of money, 1925 and 200. This is ridiculously mirrored. It's as mirrored as you can possibly get. There's literally a difference of, I think I saw a small difference of maybe like 20 minerals more than mined by Ryze and Malice. That's the extent of the differences. They're both starting metabolic boosts at the exact same time, so spawning pool differences in timing are pretty much irrelevant. And these guys are going to continue to go ahead and macro up.
Yes, they are. Actually getting queens out finally, and this will really help out both players hugely. They're going to try and get that creep spread, and try and probably build a line of creep from one base to another, just so they can get their units out a lot quicker. But, I mean, since they're both Zerg players, they both want to spread that creep as fast as possible. I believe, anyway.
Yes and no. It depends what strategy they're going for. The one scenario where I was seeing a player all of a sudden spread a ton of creep is when they went for Hydras. So it's Hydras, you want them to move quickly. There's a lot of debate between some players about the benefits of creep in ZVZ. Like, do you want to give your opponent also the ability to be on creep and get units to your base faster? It's a double-edged sword, and it really depends player by player.
But also you can use that creep to link your bases, of course, which a lot of Zerg players definitely need if they're ever going to get their queens to another base. So, I mean, either they'll build like a creep line to their opponent's base, or they'll build a creep line to their expansions, which will help them out either way, and still be that double-edged sword. I mean, if they get Hydras, those Hydras can move ridiculously fast on creep, which is definitely very useful for them to have that out.
Yep. So now looking around here at these guys' visions, you can see that there's a lot more on the mini-map for Malice as opposed to Ryze. Though the thing is that Malice doesn't have vision inside the bases. Not even does have vision inside the bases, just because the fact that queens are on the field. So these guys are going to have to start working on trying to just get a feel for what their opponent has. You can see Malice starting in to Ryze's natural expansion to see what there is.
And this queen's going to get sniped off. Oh, man, this is going to really hurt him here. That queen was going to help with the larva count here, and now he has to produce another one. that is severely going to hurt Ryze's ability to macro here and allow Malice to get his units back up. So I think that was a very good play by Malice right there.
Ryze still has 2 queens.
Oh, really? Where did second queen go? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Malice. I got the players confused.
Oh, okay.
That is my fault there, guys. Sorry about that. It was actually Malice moved into Ryze moved into Malice's base. It killed off one of his queens with his Zerglings there, and now there's a counterattack right there. Excuse me for the mix-up.
Alright, so now it's okay. Looking in, waiting for Ryze to push in. Looking to go ahead and wait to reinforce with these Zerglings as they come in. It's be a very strong push coming from Ryze. You see there he's starting to attack, which is on the high ground for Malice as well. But Ryze should be able to take out Malice's queen. There it falls down almost instantaneously. You have all of these lings throwing in, and they get to stream in full surround those roaches, and Malice is going to start losing his roaches very quickly. And there's GG.
Oh, there's GG. Very crazy build. If I said the right name there, you would have seen that the queen though went down, and you would have thought that Malice was in a bad position, but Malice actually got those roaches out and dealt with it rather